Hi, my name is Peter Vogel, and in this lesson we're going to learn a couple funky licks to play over track 10 of the Blues and Rock Let's Jam CD. I'm going to demonstrate a little different right-hand technique as well. If you're not already at freeguitarvideos.com, you can find the tab for this lesson there. You'll also find thousands of videos to help you become a world-class guitar player. Tune your guitar and let's start off by looking at the E minor pentatonic scale. E minor pentatonic first position. And what I mean by that is we're starting with an open string and we're playing this first position E minor pentatonic scale. 0, 3 on the 6th string, then open 2 on the 5th, open 2 on the 4th, open 2 on the 3rd, open 3 on the 2nd, open 3 on the 1st. Keep your thumb relatively low, in other words, not like this, low enough to play this. Use alternate picking. Play towards the front of the frets. We will also use the E minor pentatonic scale further up the neck, or what I call third position. E minor pentatonic third position, starting at the 5th fret on the 6th string. I'm going to play 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 4, 7. That means I had to shift back. I'm shifting back up. 5, 8, and then 5, 7. So I'm using 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 4th, 1st and 4th, 1st and 3rd. So practice it forwards and backwards. Use alternate picking, and my thumb's even lower with this scale. Okay, let's look at lick number 1. Let's slow this lick down and look at it. So let's focus right now on the left hand. I'm going to start off in my E minor pentatonic scale 3rd fret, this time on the 5th string. I'm going to hammer on. Then I'm going to play the 5th fret, 4th string. I'm going to bend the 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, and then 3rd fret, 6th string. So I'm hammering on 5th, 7th, bend, 5th fret, 7th fret, 2nd, slight bend here, and open. And I'm using 1st and 3rd up here, using my 1st finger here and 2nd finger when I get down to this. Take a quick look at the right hand. So, I'm not using a pick. I'm working really hard with my thumb, with the fleshy part of my thumb pressing in, giving me that. Index finger here on that 4th string. Thumb, 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 thumb. Now a little muted sound. Thumb, thumb. And that's what's giving me that nice little percussive sound. Here's a second lick. Now let's examine lick number 2 a little more closely. Okay, so what are we doing here? I am up at the 9th fret. My first finger is going to bar across the 4th and the 3rd string. And again, we're strictly going to deal with the left hand right now with this. I'm going to hammer on in a Hendrix sort of way. I got my first finger barring these, then I hammer on the 4th string at the 11th fret with my 3rd finger, but that means these two notes are ringing together. Back to 9 with that little bar. Now I'm going to play a little muted string here on the 4th string. I'm just going to hit it when my first finger is not pressing down on the string anymore, it's just lightly touching it. So it gives me a nice little mute there. Now I'm going to play 11 and 9. In other words, 9 on the 4th string, 11 on the 3rd string, and I'm using my pinky. Going to play that little muted note again by bringing the first finger up so it's not pressing down. Going to slide down 2 frets, and then I'm going to slide in. See how wide I'm spread here. This because my thumb is really low. It's letting me do this. My first finger's at the 5th fret, my pinky's at the 7th fret on the 3rd string, and I'm sliding in 5 to 6, and I'm putting on a vibrato with both strings. So it's remember to put in that little muted note there before the slide. So it's mute, 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 slide in. And that little muted sound just gives us a nice push, gives us a nice rhythm to the sound. Without it, it's not quite as fun. Let's again look at the right hand. So I am playing to start with my thumb and index finger at the same time. Thumb's on the 4th string, index fingers on the 3rd. Using them both again there. Thumb on its own for the muted tone. Thumb and index finger. Thumb, thumb and index finger, and thumb and index finger. So I'm plucking with both at the same time. And once again, that's going to give you a really nice tone. It sings a little bit more, and it's nice and percussive. That's all we have time for today. I hope you learned something new and can use it in your playing. For more lessons, check us out at freeguitarvideos.com. My name is Peter Vogel, and I'll see you again soon.